Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Next, x by 4 less than 5x minus 2 dividing by 3 minus 7x minus 3 dividing by 5. Okay. Here you have different denominators. Okay. 4, 3, 5. You have more than one denominator here. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to take LCM of these denominators 4, 3, 5. 4, 3, 5, LCM of these three numbers is what? That is 60, right? 4 into 5, 20, 20 into 3, that is 60. Now you have to multiply this inequality throughout by that LCM. Okay, LCM 60. How we got LCM? That 60. You have to take denominators and you have to take the LCM of that denominators. That is 60. Now you have to multiply this inequality by 60. So now multiply 60. So then what you will get 60 into x by 4. This one. Then inequality symbol as it is. Next here 60 into this one as it is 5x minus 2 dividing by 3. Then minus 60 into 7x. This one as it is 7x minus 3 dividing by 5. What we done? We multiplied each and every term in this inequality by the LCM of denominators, that is 60. Okay, 60 into this one, 60 into this one, 60 into this one. Okay, and next here 4 ones 4 15 times that is 60, and here 3 ones 3 20 times 60, and here 5 ones 5 how many times? 5 12 times. Okay, now you simplify this inequality little bit. 15 into x that is 15x less than 20. Outside you have 20, that you have to multiply inside the bracket. 20 into 5x that is 100x. 20 into 500 into x. Okay, 20 into minus 2 that is minus 40. Next minus 12 you have to multiply inside this bracket. Minus 12 into 7. 7 into 2 14. 1 left. 7 into 1 7 plus 1 84 x. Next minus into minus will be plus 12 into 3 that is 36. Okay. So now you simplify your like terms, so you add numbers, and left side you keep same for a moment. 15x that is less than 100x minus 84x, that is how much? That is 16x. Okay, then minus 40 plus 36, that is minus 4. Now x term is the larger on the right side, so shift x term to the right side, and minus 4 you shift to the left side. So then what you will get? Minus 4 left side as a plus 4 symbol as it is, and here 16x already there on the right side, and 15x you have to shift another side as minus 15x. 16x minus 15x that is x, and a symbol as it is, and here you have 4. Okay, 4 less than x, but usually we write x always on the left side, so you write this inequality in another way. Okay, 4 less than x, you can write that in another way as x greater than 4. X side, which side of the symbol is there? X side you have larger side of the symbol, so x greater than 4, that inequality is another form of this. Okay, and now by looking at this you have to write real number solutions of this inequality. Real number solutions means you have to write that solution in the interval form. Suppose you have x greater than 4, then second number in the interval, that will be plus infinity. Okay, and first number will be this one 4 to infinity, and 4 side which bracket you have to use? See here strict inequality you have, that is greater than, strictly greater than, so you have to use a round bracket, and plus infinity side you have to use a round bracket. Okay, so x belongs to 4 to infinity. If you feel difficult to write like this, then you just do like this in your side side of your page, okay, one number line and 0, 4 is there on the right side of 4 and greater than 4 means to the right side of 4, okay, to the right side of 4. As you continue you will get plus infinity that side, and from 4 you have to start, right, from 4 you have to start, since greater than 4 you have, from 4 you are starting, and since you have strict inequality symbol you have to use a round bracket and always infinity side round bracket. So 4 to infinity, open interval 4 to infinity, that will be the solution of this inequality. Next problem is 2x minus 1 dividing by 3 greater than or equal to 3x minus 2 dividing by 4 minus 2 minus x dividing by 5. Now you can see you have more than one denominator here. So what you have to do is you have to take LCM of these denominators, okay, 3, 4, 5. LCM of these denominators is 60, okay, LCM of denominators in the inequality, that is 60. Now you have to multiply by 60 throughout this inequality, means you have to multiply 60 to each and every term, okay. So now 60 into this one, that is 2x minus 1 dividing by 3 greater than or equal to, next 60 into this one, 3x minus 2 dividing by 4, then minus 60 into 2 minus x dividing by 5, okay. So now you simplify this, means you have to cancel that LCM and denominator by 3 now here, 3 ones 3 20 times, okay, 20 times, and 4 and 60 you can cancel by 4, 4 ones 2 left 15 times, then here 5 and 60 you can cancel by 5 ones 5 2 times 10, okay. And now you have here in all outside you have one number that you have to multiply inside the bracket, okay. 20 into 2x that is 40x, 20 into minus 1 that is minus 20 greater than or equal to 15 into 3x that is 45x, 15 into minus 2 that is minus 30, minus 12 you have to multiply inside, so minus 12 into 2 that is minus 24, minus 12 into plus x that is plus 12x, and you just simplify this by adding the like terms and numbers here. Left side you keep as it is, 40x minus 20 that is greater than or equal to 45 plus 12x that is 57x, then minus 30 minus 24 that is minus 54. Now x term is larger on which side? That side you shift the x term, and to other side you shift the numbers, okay. So here we have to write the numbers, minus 20 already there, with that minus 54 this side as a plus 54, okay, and a symbol greater than or equal to, here 57x already there, so without change you have to write 40x another side as minus 40x, okay, and 54 minus 20 is what? That is 34 greater than or equal to 57 minus 40x, 57x minus 40x that is 17x, okay. I will write this inequality in another way, okay, I will write in another way, that as 17x I will write left side and 34 I will write right side, and 17x side you have lesser side of the symbol, so here 17x side you have to write the lesser side of the symbol, so less than or equal to you have to use, okay. Here we just wrote this in another way, we not multiplied by any negative number or divided by any negative number, we just written this inequality in another way, okay. Now coefficient of x you have to make 1 by dividing by 17, okay. So now divide by 17 on both sides, you will get 17x dividing by 17 less than or equal to 34 dividing by 17, okay. Here 17 by 17 cancels, here 17 once 17 two times, okay. So x is less than or equal to 2. Always you keep in mind that suppose you get x less than some number or x less than or equal to some number, and if you are asked a real number solutions, then in that real number solutions, we are writing that real number solutions in the interval form. Okay, in the interval, first number is always minus infinity, and the second number is what you got here, that number you have to write here. Okay, and here which bracket you have to use, that depends on this symbol. Okay, if a strict symbol is there, you have to use a round bracket. If a slack symbol is there, you have to use a closed bracket. Okay, now we have less than or equal to. So what will be the first number in the interval? That is minus infinity. Always minus infinity side you have to use open bracket. Next put a comma, and which number you got here, that you have to write 2. And since you have slack inequality, you have to use a close the bracket. Okay, and if while simplifying a inequality, if you get at the end of a simplification x greater than something, some number, or x greater than or equal to some number, then real number solutions we are writing in the interval form, and in that interval second number will be plus infinity, that you have to keep in mind. And infinity side you have to use a open bracket, round bracket you have to use, and which number you have to write here, which number you got here, that number you have to write, and which bracket you have to use, that depends on this inequality symbol. If a strict inequality is there, then this bracket you have to use. If a slack inequality symbol is there, you have to use a closed bracket. Okay, these are side points you have to keep in mind, or you can write that as a rough step in your notes. Okay, next problem is 37 minus 3x plus 5 greater than or equal to 9x minus 8 into x minus 3. First you have to simplify this by opening the bracket. Opening the bracket means outside you have to multiply inside that bracket. Okay, so here 37, that is separator. Here minus you have to multiply inside. Okay, minus into 3x, that is minus 3x, minus into plus, that is minus into 5, and a symbol greater than or equal to, then here 9x, that is separator. Here you have to multiply minus 8 inside, minus 8 into x, that is minus 8x, minus 8 into minus 3, minus into minus will be plus, 8 into 3, that is 24. Add here like terms and numbers. Okay, here are numbers you can add. 37 minus 5, that is 32 minus 3x greater than or equal to 9x minus 8x, that is 1x or just x plus 24. Now x term is larger on the right side, so to the right side you have to shift x term, and on the other side you have to shift numbers. Okay, so now number 32 is already there on the left side. With that, shift this plus 24 as a minus 24 greater than or equal to x, and minus 3x another side as plus 3x. 3x plus 1x, that is 4x on the right side, and same symbol you have to carry. 32 minus 24, that is how much? That is 8. Okay, I will write this inequality in another way. 4x and 8. 4x I will write this side, 8 I will write this side, and 8 side you have larger side of the symbol, so you have to use a symbol like this. Okay, we wrote this inequality in another way. Now since our coefficient of x is 4, to cancel that you have to divide by 4. Okay, into 4, to cancel that you have to divide by 4. So then you will get 4x dividing by 4 less than or equal to 8 dividing by 4. 4 by 4 cancels, and 4 ones are 4 2 times. So what we got at the end of x, that is less than or equal to 2. Okay, if you got a less than or equal to or less than, always in the interval first number is minus infinity, and the second number is which number you got at the end of the simplification, that you have to write 2. And since you got a slack inequality, slack inequality symbol here, you have to use a closed bracket. Okay, so x belongs to this interval. This interval will be the solution of this inequality. Okay, thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.